Dead game. Thank you, Bruno. It kind of is. But also not really, because it just got updated like a couple weeks ago. But, you know, I see where you're coming from. And look at that black screen. You love to see it. Function now? Hey, there we go. You love to see it. What in the world are we doing? Oh yeah, I got stuff for the, pathway, that's right. Let's sell that bunny. Did you download the Isaac mod? I did. I did that immediately when you said it. Oh, I got this guy. Oh, cool. Cobwebs. I don't think I wanted to do anything else before heading just straight down here, if I remember correctly from last time. I did not make this safe at all. Hey, Drew. Welcome to stream. Ooh, give. This is the fun part where we build a bridge. I hope you lose. I won, by the way. I know you did. You probably... I was probably the first one to tell you. Well, you actually had probably figured it out. But yeah. Wow, I took a mild amount of damage there. Hey, Mono Plushie. One what? Drew was doing a speedrunner race thing. Where he gets, like, a random game that he has to play through, and someone else gets the same random game, and they compete to see who can finish it first. And he beat him. Oh, that is lava. Sir? Oh my gosh. Why? There's so many demons. This sucks. Oh yeah, it was a Smurfs game. It was awesome. I really took damage from that lava. That makes me upset. Okay. How far did we get the pathway last time? Not that far. Yeah, Drew has had to race with, like, a DuckTales game, a McDonald's game, and a Smurfs game. He's gotten terrible luck. But it's been so funny. See, I don't care about how bad the game is that he's playing because I get to just watch him do bad at it. I don't have an obsidian skull yet, so... Oh, that's a bat. So this is actually going to be a little bit of a pain to go through. I'm selling all of my prized possessions to get the strange caber. You know, it's honestly worth it though, Bruno. I don't even blame you. It just makes sense. Okay, so I need to get obsidian, I think. Oh, actually, I need to go in here and loot this area, because I haven't done that yet. Bruno, you are a cool person. Thank you for wasting your channel points on that. I got a bat. That does a lot of damage. Oh, cool, I still get Christmas stuff. May not be Christmas here anymore, but it's still Christmas in Terraria, and that's what matters. Oh, this is not... What, Drew? Why is cool person so expensive? Because I needed one that was a little bit pricier, but I didn't know what to do for it. It's New Year's Eve already here? Oh, yeah, that would make sense. It's not quite yet that over here, but, you know, you knew that. I don't need to tell you. I am just wasting my time telling you that. Oh, that just makes you immune to lava? Dang it. I wanted to be immune to all this fire. Here we got 4 more hours. Correct. Oh, I can mine this down a little bit from right here. Okay, this stuff breaks instantly at least, so it's not the worst. I do need to replace the entire floor, though, which is a little bit problematic. Yeah, otherwise we take a mild amount of damage. Ow. This is painful. But it also has to be done. Stop, please. I suddenly decided to do this in the least efficient way possible. Spent your points on the cool thing, you should spend it on the face reveal. Well, see, the thing is, everybody's going to be saving up for the face reveal, so you can then just spend your points on other things knowing that someone else will spend them on the face reveal. And then everyone does that, and then there's no points left for the face reveal. It's all just a giant scam. This was my elaborate plan this whole time. How many strange classics to get the strange caber? I think this strange classic was like almost a key. So it'd probably be like 10 or 12, which is really funny to think about. Mr. Fish out here constructing a scheme. That's what I do. I don't give my viewers options to purchase things with points that they earn by watching me. I give them options to be scammed with points that they earn by watching me. I'm gonna find a way to turn this into a money laundering scheme. You just wait. What are you guys talking about? TF2 items, Drew. Yeah, the game with an economy of its own. It's really quite something. Oh, there were just some obsidian platforms up here that I could have used to help me, but I just didn't. A game that I played exactly once. But wasn't it so fun the one time that you played it? I ran around as Scout, meleeing everyone, saying chuckle nuts. That's all I remember, really. But it was so fun for at least me. It was fun, but may have been mostly because we were BSing the whole time. You kind of do that in Terraria, though. No, Terraria. Wow. You kind of do that in TF2, though. That's just kind of how TF2 is. You can play it seriously if you want, but it's so much more fun if you just don't. And people do it all the time in just regular lobbies. Like, you could just open up a map and just act kind of stupid, and you'd probably still be doing fine. There's so many people on a team that one person just doing something random doesn't even make a difference. Care way too much about TF2 Stranges? See, I never did. For me, it was always... Well, not that. I don't know what items did I care about. I don't really care about anything specific, I guess. I just wanted to get, like, cool-looking cosmetics for everyone. All I cared about wasn't really that expensive. Golden pan. Everyone has a dream of a golden pan at one point, and then they give up when they realize that it's outrageous, and it will just simply never happen. Oh, I fell through there. That is awful. Oh, okay. Wait, that's a shadow chest. Sure, that's enough. One dude has an unusual golden pan? Was one, like, glitched or something? That seems crazy. Hey. Perish. Wow, there's nothing in there at all. Make-A-Wish and cancer and stuff? Okay. I think I remember hearing about that at some point. It's so cool that people will do that, though. Okay, I do not need any of these. I will throw all of them away. Hey, now. Perish, sir. Thank you. Are you a rock star? Yeah. I notice every single time that I say that you're going to point something out, but I was mentioning it so much last time that I'm just gonna stop this time. Present. Garbage. Very cool. I'd like to, for like the millionth time, make the observation that I have not had a blood moon occur yet. I still don't really know how this is happening, but sure. It's not even really good. Like, I just get good drops from that I don't have yet. Imp, please, kill this. Oh my gosh, dude. Just kill the bats. Just protect me while I'm doing this, please. Ugh. I need to make this go down a lot, actually. I should not make it flat right here. Okay, now we gotta mine this so that doesn't happen. This game has characters. I suppose that's true, yeah. It's a very interesting statement to make. If you beat up the Deerclops again, you have a 33% chance to get an eye bone, which is basically a money trough. I know, Gunner, but I'm not gonna spend hours grinding the Deerclops again. I'm sorry. It took me so long to get the items I needed to summon it before. I don't want to go through it again. Don't Starve reference? It is. That was the update that they made a while ago. They just added Don't Starve stuff. It's like a neat crossover thing. What is that? It's stuck. It's a lava slime that is stuck in the lava right there. That's so cool. Perish, sir? Present. Candy cane blocks. Cool, I needed those. I keep getting this constant supply of blocks from the enemies I kill because they give me presents. They give me candy canes. It's awesome. Good game. It has a Spider-Man dude. I've never played Don't Starve, unfortunately. I've watched a couple people play it a few times. It's not the kind of survival game that I'm the biggest fan of. No! Rest in present. Wait, plan? This is all for one present. 2 presents. It was worth. Gingerbread cookie. And reindeer antlers. I don't know if we had those, actually. Now we move on to the stone stacks, and we just keep going. And that lava sounds extra goopy today. Okay, does this go automatically? Yep. Want to make sure these staircases work without any kind of jump inputs so I can just run. One of my friends tried completing the Terraria bestiary and said it was the biggest pain of his life. I think that was one of my goals on my Master World at one point, was to complete the bestiary. Needless to say, that did not happen. I don't know. That is just outrageous. Since he said tried, I'm assuming that he didn't. Or they didn't. How did I hit that? 100 hell back. Yes. I'll gladly take a banner. He actually did it? Oh my gosh. I don't know if I did. I don't think I completed it. I think I got a lot of it done. But it was so much work. There's so much you have to do. It's crazy. I remember, I think when I was kind of done, like I just kind of stopped after a little bit, when I realized that you needed the the seasonal variants of certain enemies. So like during Christmas time, there will be certain zombies that appear and stuff like that. And you needed all of those. And I was just like, no, thank you. This is just stupid. Flame Lash. For 1.4, that was more easy. Mm-hmm. Yeah, that's true. That's when I was trying to do it. I don't need all this stuff. Oh, dynamite. I need to get out. Forgot that bestiary was a 1.4 thing. Yeah, when you said before 1.4, I just assumed that it was like a mod or something. And then he did like, I don't know. I don't know where my mind went. I was just trying to assume that you didn't misspeak. I'm just gonna move on from that. Oh, that shadow chest just fell. I thought that was another shadow chest. I don't want it. Oh, there's another one down here. Hello? Oh! Wait, 86 melee damage? Hold on. That seems a little bit crazy. Also, a life force potion is really good. Dynamite, I can go use. Oh, that's a voodoo demon over lava right now. Oh yeah, just throw it this corner. I don't know. Just make the mining easier. Yes, come down here, voodoo demon. That's actually helpful. This is kind of like a yo-yo. You know, if you think about it enough. What can I get rid of in here? Doors. I don't need doors. I knew there was something in my inventory that was just total garbage that I wouldn't need. It's the doors. You don't need doors. Not very helpful. Well, when you're building a bridge in the underworld, at least. The rest of the time, doors kind of important. How did that bat not hit me? I just was ignoring it. And just missed completely. Cool. Oh, I actually want those. Nah, whatever. I'll keep them in the garbage. Pardon, sir? Oh, wait. I actually shouldn't, because I gotta collect the blocks. There's a salamander just dropping on in. Good work, pal. Can I just, like... See, this is like a complex yo-yo. One v one Goku in Terraria when? That'd be funny. Also, I had 3 seconds left of obsidian skin, so I didn't take damage to lava there. I'm gonna 1v1 Goku with the bee's knees. What's he gonna do if he's being swarmed by like 8 trillion bees? That can be like the next Goku meme. Goku versus 8 trillion bees. 100% Goku would lose to bees. Dude, have you seen Jerry Seinfeld? My man is crazy. This is such an awful path to have to mine out. Holy cow. I'm sorry you guys have to, like, sit through this right now. This is horrendous. How much longer do we need? Until I feel like we've had enough. You know, that'll probably happen eventually. I need to get rid of something. Oh, reindeer antlers. Sorry. No, I wanted you. Oh, cool. It just... Get out of here. Oh my gosh, there's another present. Awesome. How far are we anyways? Pretty far. Oh yeah. I need to get through that. Actually, we didn't even have it like close to killed up here, so we should probably go even farther. Kind of sad that we couldn't play beam battles today. Yeah, it was unfortunate. But we'll find a time that works. That'll be fun. There's always going to be a time that works. Oh, this is annoying. You never played it before? You know, it looks really stupid. But, like, for how bare bones it is, it's actually really fun. If you're just, like, goofing off with friends, it's actually a pretty fun time. Couldn't find a match. Oh, just one-shot him! It's kind of really stupid, which makes it really fun. Well, which makes it fun, not really fun. It's not, like, exceptional. But yeah, the stupidity makes it exciting. And, you know, for what it is, I actually don't think that the guns handle that poorly. I feel like actually shooting people, well, other beams, I mean, isn't too miserable of an experience, and it's impressive. You would think a game like that would just feel like garbage, but it really doesn't, which is bizarre. At least to me. Maybe other people don't think the same thing. I hate everything about this area right now. I alt-tabbed. I want to point out that the Strange Classic was more expensive. True, it was. Hey, game, can you come back on screen? Making me nervous. Thank you. That was just the game taking its time. I don't know why it took so long, though. Apologies. Whoa. You didn't really miss much, though. There's not much happening right now. This is the setup for the exciting thing that will happen. Bad streamer. Man, I try. I try. Styx has a bean battle cult or something weird like that. It's so weird that he, like, discovered and enjoyed the same random cheap game that I did. Actually, I have another friend who discovered the game, but we started joking around about it, and then we got it and played it. It was actually fun. But it's so weird that he actually knew what that was. Oh, I thought that guy was significantly closer to death. Dude's always starting a cult every month. It's funny how... Yeah, that's like the game of choice that he gets people to play with him. I mean, if you think about it, it makes sense. It's kind of goofy, simple, multiplayer madness. And it's also super cheap, so anyone who doesn't have it can just buy it right then and there. Or it can be bought for them, and it won't even matter, because it's like $1 or something. Lettuce is still in my mind. Oh my gosh, don't remind me. Oh, a holly. I'll put it right there. A little bit of a festive underworld. Gosh, this is like the worst staircase ever. I can't even see where it's going. This painting is in the way of my staircase. Oh, cool, I messed it up like twice. My imp. Remember the bad lettuce profile picture he made for me? It was funny. I do. Alt-tab, why? Okay, give it a second. For some reason, it takes a really long time to come back after I alt-tab. But I promise you guys won't miss much of anything. Dude, no way. I beat the wall of flesh. That's so cool. What? Okay, I'm doing something bad. Why is this happening to me? Half the stream is going to be a black screen, guys. I'm sorry. Yeah, Bruno, I'm still thinking about that lettuce image. Isaac better. Not really wrong, yeah. I won't even argue. Isaac never did that. Even though I'm pretty sure that's just my computer and not the game at all. It's just me being bad. Pressing buttons with my wrist. Whoa, hey there. Hello, friends. When am I gonna get that yo-yo? Oh, hunter potion. I'll drink that. And I got too much junk again. Why do I have this bat still? I don't need it. Okay, so this, like, tower here was where we died last time. And the wall of flesh was pretty low on health at this point, despite me not even really being able to hit him much. So we're probably nearing the end. I don't know how much longer I'll take this pathway, but it can't be too much longer. But I really want to beat him on the next go. Your Isaac review is really cool. Thank you. I put a lot of thought into it. I'm glad you enjoy it. I find a lot of enjoyment in just making really awesome Steam reviews, you know? Just like the best reviews out there. I'm the only person that can enjoy it. Now I have to go find that Steam review. What? Why? Why did it alt tab again? I can't... Why is this actually consistently happening? I really hate that. Yeah, it's just Bruno's name. Okay, there was the lava slime banner. Thank you. Yeah, like I said, I put a lot of thought into it. What? I was clicking Ash Block, and it's like, no. You want to go to your desktop screen. No, I don't. This flail's kind of cool. I never really use flails in this game. Kind of like I never use yo-yos. I really need to stop doing that. You're right. Wow, there's so many demons, man. And I'm gonna die. Holy cow. In 3 months, we will talk about Isaac all the time. I will force you. I'm ecstatic. Oh, I have 12 can- Are those just 2 shadow chests directly next to each other? Wait, that's so awesome. Also, Hellbat banner, that's good. He will abduct you and take you to his Isaac dungeon. Fight Goku already? Man, I'm working on it. How much open space do we have? Ooh. I'll probably go over to there. And if that's not far enough, I'll be a little sad. What? Stop existing, enemies. Get out of this realm. That is just your Twitter account, that's right. We were talking about how awesome the Curse of the Tower was earlier today. Oh, wait. I have an idea. We can actually go past that a little bit if I just do a sticky dynamite. It sucks so bad. It's so good, dude. It carried my run yesterday. Whoa. No, it isn't. It totally did, though. It carried. It's so good. I love it. Oh, you actually saw that. Wow, Drew. Look at you. As I said, in 20 streams, you're going to say it sucks. Yeah, that's true. Yeah, look at you go, Drew. Reading Twitter. Oh, that guy just teleported right in front of me when I started to move. You followed me. I just didn't follow back. I like how you were unprompted and yet you say that anyways. I love it. Man, look at this staircase. Beautiful. Can you cease, sir? I've literally said anything once and it was telling Mr. Fish to amputate his finger. That's true, and that was like the other day. And I put some walls down because I could. I don't feel like mining this whole obsidian thing. I'll just get rid of this wall. Cease, thank you. Oh, that's a lava slime. Maybe I will follow you. Ooh, that finger amputation comment is kind of cool. A little tempted. Cool, bye lava slime. Can I run across the top of this? Ooh, I totally can. Wait, granite elemental? Cease, sir? Can you get shot? Thank you. We got 5 granite blocks from it. I will use its corpse to build my staircase. Okay, can I keep this going? I want to go until, like, I find a reason to not go anymore. But, like, this area seems open and nice. This staircase is a recipe for lava slime disaster. I didn't even see that man. Dang it. Ah. I was clicking to allow a turn, and it was like, yeah, I'm gonna alt-tab you to do that, by the way. Truly unfortunate, Bruno. Absolute tragedy right there. Oh my gosh. Okay, does this staircase still work? Okay, I didn't break it enough to where I fall through it now. Sure, you could mod one in. I'm sure one probably has been modded in. The game's been around long enough, I'm sure one exists. Wow, this is just a nice area to keep building, to be honest. Does it stop being nice? No. So I will probably, like, end it here. Not end the stream, end the building. Oh, hey, we're underneath the jungle. It's kind of cool. Yes, my one official item. Good point, good point. Nah, you should end the stream. Dang, if you say so. Okay, let's go put some of this stuff away. I think I have so much junk. Oh my goodness. If you get Curse the Tower, you win. You did not get the Hell Yo-Yo? Yeah, we kind of established that last time, though. Shh. Don't need you. Sure, I'll put that in there. Any potions we might want? Not those. We don't need magic power. We need bee power. Oh, why'd I do that? That was only stupid. Okay, what would be good here? Life Force, perhaps? Squid Games. Regeneration would be good. Swiftness would be good. A Hell Yo-Yo. Yeah. Oh yeah, I forgot they made the Flame Lash look really cool. We're also never going to use it. Goodbye, Flame Lash. Nice to know ya. Oh, we don't need Shadow Key. Do you have more grenades? I needed grenades so I can make beanades. But we don't have a house for the frickin'... Stupid idiot needs a stupid house. I got a lemon. Wow. So cool. Can I just build him like a little shack on this hill? Finish the bestiary this playthrough? Why do I even check it? Dude, I like forgot completely. Oh, I think I need the... Do I need the zoologist? Or am I just stupid? I am stupid. There it is. Oh, we have not seen... Oh, no. Oh, no. Oh, no. Oh, we're missing a lot. Oh, actually, we're like a fourth of the way done. That's also the easiest fourth that'll... That's the easiest fourth. Everything else is gonna suck. Probably won't do that, to be honest. Look at this house. Look at this house. Wow, what a house. What a home. I would live here. Also a bunch of the Christmas stuff, probably, which may make it easier. There's like a way to get Christmas stuff to happen outside of Christmas for like a temporary amount of time. I think you have to make it to a certain point in the frost moon. And we're nowhere close to doing that yet, but yeah. That's how I did it on one of my worlds. Doors. It's missing a wall? No, it's missing doors. Is this even big enough to be a house? It is. Yeah, Frost Moon, same with Halloween. Okay. If not, you're a crybaby. Can we get a demolitionist? No! Oh, actually, we need that. We didn't have a guide. It's actually, you know, a little bit problematic. Holy cow, this house is so small. I need to make it one block taller, else I'm gonna scream. Wow, this is quite possibly one of the worst starter bases I've ever seen. At the same time, though, I don't care. I'm speed running this house, baby. Maybe one day I'll make nice looking houses, but not right now. We need table. That's literally a chair. I'm actually stupid. There's our table. Bop. Okay, it's almost nighttime. Can the demolitionist come here, please? No! That's everyone except him. This sucks. This sucks so much. Holy cow, and I can't place blocks for the life of me. Oh my gosh. Chair. Can be a mod and ban everyone? I mean, if that's how you are going to ask to be a mod, no. You should just have them all be different sizes. That would be funny. That would be funny. No, if you become mod, I can't ban you. True. Please. Before nighttime? Before nighttime, please. I don't think they can arrive at nighttime. Please come here now. Please, dude. No! What do you mean? It's every other NPC. And I just put all of my potions away. I'm so smart. Holy cow. Also can't ban you, sadly. Yeah, unfortunate. Well, I might as well just, like, make another house. Be a blood moon so I have something to do, please. Dang it, game. Why do you do this to me? Time to make more towers. Hooray. Oh my gosh, please. I'm not gonna lie, these houses kind of suck. Yeah, they're just filler for now. I'm probably gonna keep saying that until the game is over, by the way, because I really don't want to make houses. I like building a house in master mode because I had never built a proper house before that was, like, actually usable. But, like, ever since then, I've just been like, wow, I don't want to put time into this. I just, like, don't really spend time at the house often. And as a result, I don't want to make it look that good. For the 500 subscribers special, tell people to follow me on Twitter. I don't even know what I'm going to do for a 500 subscribers special. So sure, I'll do that. I'll include that at some point. I'm going to build 2 more houses just in case. Oh, cool, I put too many blocks on this side. Nobody else, just me. I probably will. I'm not even, like, joking. Can you, like, DM me that somewhere? Just so I remember. And I can write it down. So I will genuinely do that. I think that would be funny. Oh, I did not make enough walls at all. Become Gru, steal the moon. That'd be cool. That'd be pretty wacky special. Hey guys, you see that the moon is no longer in the sky? I did that. I got it for you guys, my 500 subscribers. Thank you all so much. I still did not make enough walls. I hate making walls so much. This right here, guys, is peak Terraria house building. Mr. Beast will do that eventually. I could see it. For my 200 trillion subscriber special, I invented a shrink ray and took the moon. And then I gave it to the homeless. That'd be pretty cool. Thanks, Mr. Beast, for giving the homeless the moon. Thank you, Mr. Beast. There's just a single zombie. The homeless really needed the moon. They did. Oh, yo-yo string. That's what was missing. I knew my yo-yo felt really short. There we go. It was their only desire. True. Oh, actually. If we are seriously just killing time, There is no reason for me to not go try to find snowflakes for another Deerclops. Maybe it'll go, like, at an actually normal pace this time. That would be cool, I think. They will live in there. I've created the first homeless shelter on the moon. I also brought the moon to Earth. It's a new continent. Thanks, Mr. Beast. You've done it again. Did I just walk underneath that enemy? It looked like I walked through it for a second. Kind of freaked me out. Oh, I'll take that. Oh man, I'm so excited to be back here again. I loved being here the first time. Crimson's getting pretty large. Yeah, it's awesome, right? And I still don't have a very effective way of calming it down. Wasn't that the only Crimson that I had, though? Yeah, there not being a Crimson by the jungle is incredibly good. The Hollow will probably be over there, which will suck. But for now, I appreciate that the jungle isn't already being corrupted, because it always happens. I always end up with a corrupted jungle, and then it sucks. Because you don't get all the jungle enemy spawns. Oh, wow. I got 3! That's so good! That's so much better than the first time when it took me, like, an hour to get any. Wow, it's almost like it's a 90% chance. Yeah, but that didn't work out for me the first time, so I wasn't going to put faith in it again. Oh, that was another one. Down here. Oh, it was an ice slime. I've been scammed. Don't know if I'll be in the Isaac stream tomorrow because New Year's. That's okay, Bruno. I understand. And I will probably manage. I can't say that I will succeed. But, you know. Stuff will happen. May also not be there. Ah, that's fine. I will stream nonetheless. You guys are never, like, legally obligated to come to my streams. You can just do what you want. Just know that I'm depressed if you don't. I got another? Tell me if you get Curse of the Tower, I will. So I can't have the wiki open the whole time to try and fill in for Bruno. I downloaded a mod that Bruno recommended me, though. So I dance when I find a good item, so I'll at least have that going for me. I know when an item will be good now. Do you think we can get enough for... What just hit me twice? Oh, a bat that I could barely see. I also just jumped over a dart. Yeah, the Persona dance. Oh, holy cow, let me move. Oh, we didn't get any from that one. Of course. Oh, actually, there's obsidian here. This is good. How much is it? Wow, that's actually... That is 2 birds with 1 stone right there. And it's morning. Dang it. Why do I do that every time? I just want a quick stack, but I need the stuff in there. better than the one that... I'm assuming that you mean it dances with like 100+ different items. So it doesn't really narrow it down at all. I'm assuming that's what you mean. I can't fully tell. Oh, that adds 100 items. Oh my gosh. Why would you want that many more? Considering the game already has 700+ items, that's not much more. I mean, why? Man, every time. I really just need to not click that button, and I'd be fine. Do I have good food? Like the crunch. Major improvements to all stats. We want that. For 1,000 hours, it gets boring with the same ones. I guess that would be fair, yeah. Where's the demolitionist? Hello? 1,000 is a lot. That's like 333 streams. Sure is. Hey, yo. Demolitionist. Can you appear? At all. Oh my gosh. What do I have to put away still? How do none of these things have chests? Game is 500 hours long, by the way? Okay. That's a little bit more bearable. Wait, why do I have... Did I max out a stack of gold? I don't understand. Why do I have... Oh no, I just missed the gold chest. I want to make an obsidian skull, I guess. I can do that while I'm waiting. Cobalt shield. There you are. Birds are annoying. You should kill them all. I'm really not going to do that, though. Hello, guide. What do I need to... this is like... Yeah, okay. That'll take a while. Weak. The witch doctor? I didn't even know we could get the witch doctor yet. What do you mean, game? Why are you actively giving me not the demolitionist? I really hate it. Angry Birds Demoman TF2. Yeah, it'd be cool if the TF2 Demoman could spawn. Let's just... I mean, might as well make the things with the stuff. Do we have Crimtane ore? Do we have none? Don't tell me we have no Crimtane ore again. Is there a requirement for the demolitionist that you haven't filled? No. Once he spawns, then he can keep spawning. We are out of Crimtane. Let's go defeat the Brain of Cthulhu to get Crimtane, so we can summon another kind of boss. Oh, wait, let's just bring the both boss summoning things with me. What about Demonite TF2? Dang, I don't think he's a thing in this game, unfortunately. Are you kidding me? I have to build another house. Come on, dude. I'm so upset. This is so simple. My gosh. No Cabernite. True. It's so unfortunate. I'm just gonna keep adding onto this tower specifically. It's just gonna keep ascending. It'll just be in space, and we'll Just spawn the wyvern in hard mode. It'll be so cool. Make another workbench. I don't want to go all the way down to the bottom. Okay, Demolitionist. Don't know if I should main Classic Sniper or Caber Knight. You know, there's nothing saying you can't do both. You don't have to have one main. A bunch of people main two things. Yes, pride. Okay. Well, I mean, fine. You want to make it hard on yourself? You can make it hard on yourself. I don't know which is funnier, to be honest. They're both pretty funny. Okay, Demolitionist. Can you arrive? I just built you 2 homes. Please go to one of them. It's so easy. Both of them suck. One is actually fun. That's true. I'm assuming that you mean the classic is fun. Because I feel like the caber is just so bad that it can't be fun. There's like a 1 in a million chance that it is. Oh, do you mean the caber? Have you actually found enjoyment in the caber over the classic? Caber Knight is so fun. That's actually awesome. I didn't grab the things. You one-shot heavies with shields? That's so cool, actually. Okay, I need, freaking lenses. Yo, where's the lenses at? There they are. So don't need this wood anymore. At least in wall form. Until I need to make more houses. Suicide bomber. That's essentially what you are, yeah. There they are. Okay, time to go fight a bunch of bosses that I don't need to fight while I wait for the guy to spawn. This is so dumb. I'm fighting bosses so I can fight more bosses while I wait for a guy to spawn so I can purchase grenades to fight another boss. It's also buffalo heavy. Oh, true. That's kind of funny, too. Do you have any goop balls? There we go. Of the terrible weapons. They can be so funny. Except the Thompson. Yeah, I don't think that one can be fun in just any way. Yeah, pretty much a lot of the energy weapons are just not that good, in my opinion. Gas Passer too. Yeah. Oh, cool. Crimson Heart. We didn't actually have one of those before. Now we generate minuscule amounts of light. And we also have a goopy ball jumping around by us. Hot Hand. All of the new pyro weapons. I don't have any bombs on me. I deposited all of them. That's so cool. A lot of weapons suck and aren't fun. It's almost like, they're pretty bad at making balance changes. Okay, I'm actually getting suspicious. Why? What do you mean? Where's the demolitionist? Would he be, like, too unhappy if he moved in there or something? Is that even a thing? I don't even know. This one was 2018. Oh, man, I know. I know. Oh, this is probably a really bad one to kill last. I also don't think I'm in danger of dying to this boss, though, so we should be fine. Watch me die to this boss somehow. Oh, actually, we need to get out of here. Oh, this is actually problematic. This is actually problematic. This is problematic. I was stuck in a block? Okay, okay, this thing is good. You can set them on fire? You have to have an explosive in your inventory for them to spawn, and I deposited my bombs. Of course I did. Wait, if I just hold this, he just can't reach me. Oh, we got a trophy. Nice. The Fists of Steel have a game-breaking bug and it hasn't been fixed yet. Yeah, I'm just gonna grab all these. I'm so tired of doing this. That's pretty cool. What's the game-breaking bug? I haven't heard about this. You've piqued my interest. You get double overcharge rate? Holy cow. Yeah, that's a little bit game-breaking. Okay, get rid of these, please. Move out of the way of the chest. Oh my gosh, I can't interact with the chest. I need bombs? Where are my bombs? See, Drew, I thought that the explosive in the inventory thing was just the initial spawn condition. The merchant has to be present, but I believe he is. Yeah, okay. That's what you meant. I was not... If I read that, I did not process it. It says every time? Dang. It's a bit ridiculous. Oh, wow, I deposited the voodoo doll. It could have been a little sucky. Wow, almost another entire day has passed. I just want to make bee nades. I'm not asking much. Wait, Bruno, I did not process that you said it's been that way since 2017. Oh my gosh. To have a game-breaking bug for that long, that's outrageous. Since Jungle Inferno. Dang. The only update for the game that has come out since I have played it. I started playing right after Meet Your Match came out. So I've only experienced one TF2 update in my lifetime. That's supposed to be a nerf, by the way. It's kind of funny. I didn't process how... Oh wait, no. It is supposed to be this big. I forgot that we just have one large corruption. It was so bad. Yeah, pretty much everything that I heard was just that that update ruined the game. It did? Yeah, that's what I thought. Why is he still not spawning? I really hate that. Yes! Thank you, game. Yes! All I wanted was 8 grenades. That was all I needed him for. Freaking beanades, man. Let's go! Demo man. Best believe it's the freaking demo man. My guy has arrived. And now I can put these back. Yeah, I don't know why that took so long. That's kind of stupid. Okay, we need wood for campfires. And I think that should be it. Oh, come on. I might actually be able to finally go into hard mode here. It's only like way longer than I thought it would take me. This has taken me so ridiculously long. What? I touched like no lava there, but okay. Okay, we need to make campfire. We need to place some... Oh my gosh. I'm still going to start on the other side. But I got to run over here and place campfires. Oh, this went longer this way than I remember. Hey, now. That's probably too big of a gap, but whatever. That's also probably too big of a gap, but whatever. Oh, wait. That will not work. It's almost not good. A rock star you are. Thank you, Drew. Oh, that staircase looks awful. Okay. All our potions. I'm gonna throw away this junk as I'm running along. So much walls. I will never use. Oh wow, I had like just enough wood too. Okay, we gotta swap in this bad boy. Wait, actually, what is this? That does plus 3% damage. Can I get rid of something else? Wow, my Shield of Cthulhu has an awful modifier. I don't know why I've kept that. I'll replace a cloud and a balloon and I'll regret it later. $144p. Oh, that sounds awesome. I'm not seeing that reflected here, but that just sounds great. A chain knife? This is like an exceedingly rare item for no reason. If you aren't gaming at 12p, what are you even doing? True. So true, Drew. Wow, okay, there's just like a significant amount of time with no gaps there. Alright. What are the... Is it B? Oh, it is. Okay, here we go. Eat bees, you fool. I want to get out of this little hallway. Okay, we're being him. He's getting beat. There's a sufficient amount of being happening. I feel like you need to be taking a little bit more damage, sir. Hopefully you will now. What if I shoot... Oh, these do not last long. Oh, it's because one lasts for a while, and I just launched all of them at once. Oh, I should have been using those a lot more. Those things are actually super helpful. Oh, I'm out of mana. That was stupid. We're kind of nearing the end, I think. I don't like that very much. Subscribe to Wonderfish. That's true, you should do that. Can use your scroll wheel. Oh yeah, true. I say as I don't use the scroll wheel right after using the scroll wheel. Wow. No, that's exactly what I didn't want to happen. This is my rhyme impression. Did you like it? Yeah, that was pretty good. No! I alt-tab, no! I'm so mad. It had 994 health left. I cannot believe this is happening. I cannot believe this. I did have it. It was in the bag. Quick run over the overworld and kill it. Yeah, it's gone. That's not happening. Okay, well now I need to wait for the guide to come back. Gosh dang it, man. It's just not there, Gunner. Not if you believe. Sure, buddy. Okay, let's get a quick little reforge over here. Specifically on you. No. Oh, that's so good. Gosh dang it. Okay, I need to replace... Oh no, not that. Oh, that's good, actually. Got too many defensive items. I keep getting warding, so I want to stick with warding. But I don't end up doing enough damage. Why do I have shoe spikes still? I'm never going to use these. Or a panic necklace? Like, I just don't need that. Need to be willing to sell more stuff. Oh, this sucks. I'm out of B-nades now, which really sucks. Might have been relying on those a little bit too much, though, because they didn't actually do much in the end. So, realistically, pretty much everything today was kind of a waste of time. Up to this point. Is the, guide gonna spawn? Just use yo-yo? Yeah, I hate to break it to you. But the yo-yo, it won't do that. When you have to stay within a certain range of the wall of flesh to hit the wall of flesh, and the wall of flesh kills you most easily by getting close to you, not exactly the best course of action. Weak. Yeah. We can fight deer clops, though. While I'm waiting for the guide. You find the queen bee, you have to make a reference to your best YouTube video. I'm so sorry to say it, Bruno, but we fought the queen bee last time. I hate to break the news to you, but it's already happened. And I don't remember if I made a reference or not. I probably did. Don't know if it was to the YouTube video, but probably at least to the bee movie. When you do it again. I actually might do it again. Don't think you did? I might not have. I don't really remember. Okay, cool. Now the guide is here, right when I'm ready to... Whatever. I'm just gonna fight one of these. Oh wow, a blizzard. That really sucks. Wait, can I kill it with bees? Oh, I actually need the cloud in a balloon to fight this guy. Where is it at? Oh, it's all the way over there. Let's just fight him with bees. Best movie ever made. Didn't have a suicide joke? It did. I think bees are my favorite, most random, overpowered thing in this game. I don't remember him doing that before. That's what I remember him doing before. So many hands! My gosh. I just took 237 fall damage. No. Ah! No. The single hand. It's still alive? That's still a health bar. Hold on. Me dying to that thing kind of sucks. Oh, I never spawned my minion. So does he, like, actually full on just persist after you die? Is he really just randomly the only boss in this game to do that? I'm running. I'm trying my best. Bead, you fools. Gosh dang it. Please don't go away. Don't go away. I need this to happen. Boss music? Where's my man at? Hey, there he is. Look at that. Okay, you just walk through the floor, though. I can't believe I died to him because I took fall damage. Oh yeah, my minion, he gets the fire debuff, so my minion's going crazy. Okay, what do we get? Ibrella. Radio thing? Oh, that's cool. It's also completely useless. Don't starve reference. True. Here, let's go full don't starve on this guy. Bro, I'm so tired of alt-tabbing. I really gotta just stop. Did they like add this attack to make him harder? Because he never did that once the first time I fought him. And now he's doing it constantly. I'm trying to play the game too fast. That's the only explanation I've got. Which one? The one where he hits the ice everywhere. Well, that's both of them. Not that one. The one where he knocks it in the air. That one. I don't remember him using that one last time. Should stop alt-tabbing? I really should. That was already implemented? You just got lucky, I guess? I'm so mad. People are gonna watch this stream on, like, the VOD channel eventually. And they're gonna be like, what is happening? Dude. I'm just not gonna witness half the fight. I'm actually cheating, by the way. I got another weather pane. I got a weather pane every single time I fought him. Oh wait, this is actually an awesome item. Yeah, hold on. I'm equipping that. I'm also unequipping this so the world is saturated again. Okay, let's get our buffs again. Did I have I don't know if I had a cookie last time. Maybe that was the difference maker. There was one other potion that I had, right? Dude, what was it? Generation potion. Get maximum healage going on. Should not lose this time. That would be so cool. Okay, I need to get rid of these. I will never use either of those. I already have a bone helm. Yeah, it's warding. It's just better. Among Us. True, Bruno. I want those bombs, actually. I don't know where to put some of this stuff. I need to pull out more chests. I'm putting a bunch in here. I'll figure out sorting eventually. That will never happen. I'm just gonna sort through junk all the time. I'll also put the radio thing in there because I don't know if I'm ever going to use that again, but I want to have it just in case. Why do I have a Band of Regeneration on me? I'm not using that right now at all. What's a Bone Helm do again? Oh, yeah. Another holly, cool. Put it above the furnace, but not centered, so it looks awful. Nice. I want to have wood on me. That's one of those things that you always just kind of want with you. Imagine someone watches your videos, like it looks into your social media just to see me bullying you every day. That'd be pretty funny, though. Oh my gosh, the rain. Oh, jeez. I have just a column of rain. Whoa. I didn't grab a voodoo doll. At least I remember before I got there. Wait, yeah, the guide came back. I remember he did. Interestingly, it looks like the rain from this hat falls at a different speed than the rain in the game. Because it is falling down with me, whereas the rain up there was not. Huh. Some interesting random Terraria knowledge there that will never help you in any way. Okay. There's so much rain just coming down. This is kind of like Among Us if you think about it. Probably. I was trying to think of an observation there in the moment and I couldn't. But, you know, if you think about it hard enough, then probably. You're gonna have a voodoo doll, aren't you? Oh, you aren't. That makes you feel a little bit better. Okay, new plan. We're gonna reorganize our hotbar for this one. These are the two things that we care about, so they're two things that we're gonna use. I probably have enough arrows. They're both indie. And they're both awesome. Ooh. So it's basically Among Us. True. Get out of here, Bat. Dang it, Bat. Hello, Boxman. You've come at a very interesting time. Welcome to the stream. I'm having a blast right now shooting bees at this guy. Welcome to Wonder Bullying. I love Wonder Bullying. Awesome. I love being bullied. It's so cool. It's my favorite. I'm glad to hear it. Okay, randomly shooting this thing out is actually helping a lot. It gets rid of those guys a lot faster than the bees do. This item's so good. Did I just dodge all those lasers? Holy cow. Oh, that's a lot of the boys coming out. Can he take more damage, please? I don't like the speed at which he's taking damage at the moment. I also don't know how far we are. I haven't really been paying attention. Maybe not to space? Probably. Uh-oh. Oh, no. We do not like to see that. We're nearing the point where I have to be in a full-on sprint to keep up with him. That is problematic. Oh, that thing is chasing the wrong enemy. Oh, no. No. No! 29! Dude, how does he have 29 health? Why does he have 29 health? This is the worst day of my life. Okay, we need to make a swiftness potion. How do you make a swiftness potion? Don't you need this? I don't have a guide! Ugh. Drew, can you look up the recipe for a swiftness potion for me? If you had a bean 80, would have won. Actually true. Gosh dang it, man. I was so close. Boxman, I've beaten the Wall of Flesh many, many times before. It's just that right now I'm trying to do it really fast instead of safely. And it's causing me problems. Water Blinker Cactus. Okay. I think I have all of those. Oh, do I have Cactus? I might not have Cactus. Oh, no, 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 no. Oh, I do. We're good. Nearest source of water. In the cave down below. Oh, that's... FNAF, true. Very true, Bruno. Making a lot of true statements today. Love to see it. Don't you do it at like, oh, we want a brewing station. Oh, yes. Lots of swiftness potions. Those are what we want to see. Is that all I needed? I think so. Got the sugar cookie, so we're pretty good there. I'm gonna extend the pathway just a little bit. Guide has to respawn anyways. And I also need more arrows, so I'll get a few more arrows. Because I don't want to run out while I'm shooting him. Just a few more. And wish I could just beat this man already. I'm really tired of fighting him. It'd be really cool if you didn't die this time. Ideally I don't die this time. I'm the chaotic energy in your life. You're not wrong, Bruno. You really are. And I kind of like to see it. This looks pretty fun while I'm falling. I think I got a little bit destroyed. Man, I need to... It's sick. Wow, I'm so good. It implies the existence of a law energy in your life. I don't know who that would be, though. Probably like everyone else. Yeah, except Drew, maybe. Not Drew. True chaotic energy is a frustration of death. Wow, that's a little deep. Persona 5. There you go. If you look hard enough, there's always a Persona 5 hiding in the shadows. I need to stop picking up those mana things. Actually, do I really, though? I don't think they'd help me that much. Oh, it's a good thing I grabbed a bunch of wood, because I'm going to need it to make more campfires. Potentially. Someone should do a bee-only playthrough of Terraria. I wouldn't be brave enough for that, but I think that would be funny. It would do, like, nothing in expert mode. Well, not expert mode, but, when you get into hard mode. So I'm sure that would be an absolute blast to deal with. All of them probably doing, like, 1 damage. Be so cool. Wow, okay, I tried to hit that bee. That bat, I mean. Tried to, like, snipe him and it didn't work at all. Yeah. Almost fell in the lava. Oh, right. My inventory's all messed up. And I don't feel like fixing it, even though, you know, it'd be super easy to do. Why? Why do I do this still? Man, I'm so sorry I keep doing that, guys. I don't know why it keeps happening, but it is. I can go up this. Okay, we're good. Oh my. We're fine. Can you, like, tape up your alt key? Somehow tape it up? No, I keep hitting, like, the touchpad. Everyone on Twitter treats it like a god, so I'm basically Kratos, God of War. Dude, I don't know why everyone does. I'm just a dude. My Twitter feed today was people gushing over him. With everyone, I'm talking about one person. Yeah, just rhyme. That's it. I don't know why either. He just, like... I mean, I don't really want to talk about it, honestly. I feel like talking about why people might like me is just, like, one of the most egotistical things I could do. Let's see, what positive qualities do I have that someone might think is really cool? Let me just list them off. You do have a large ego? My ego is massive. I am the best person ever. That is true. My theory said he saw sticks in the whole Bailey thing and tried to steal the joke. Not a bad theory, actually. Ow. Lava hurts. Fun fact of the day. Present. Oh wow, that outfit again. I'll go sell that for money at some point. Okay, I'm making the pathway, like, significantly longer than it probably realistically needs to be. Just so... Oh my gosh. Every stream he gets 3 hours of embarrassment, so it kind of balances out. That's true. These are just a lot of me being terrible, so... Dude, kill this guy, please. Oh my gosh. It's really hard to resist building a platform in this area. This is just such an ideal space for this. Holy cow. Nice stream. I win 2 matches in a row, apparently. That's so cool that you won, though. Love that you won the mystery tournament stuff. Rhyme sees a god. I see a skill issue. Bruno, can you tweet that, please? Hey, the guide's here! Oh no, his name is Drew. If I win 4 more, I get on the GDQ channel. Drew, imagine, though. Thank you, Bruno. Oh, cool, a Hellbat banner. That is actually pretty useful right now. Okay, can this platform, like, not be such an ideal place? Well, can this area not be such an ideal place to build a platform, please, so I can get an excuse to stop? I'm scared that he will see that. Oh, cool, Demon Scythe. That's actually really good against the Wall of Flesh, too. Scared that he will see that. If he does, is it really that bad, though? It's pretty funny. Oh, wait, we aren't talking about me. Yeah, sorry, Drew. Yeah, true. Not everything is about you. That is correct. I think I can put a campfire, like, here. Tweeted. Awesome. Such a shame since I am God. Okay, is that enough campfires? We need 1 more. Alright, that should be good. Let's throw a Demon Scythe up here. This might actually help more than the fan. Oh my gosh. These tend to be super good against the Wall of Flesh. Thanks for the like mod, dude. That's you now, Drew. You're just mod, dude. Man, this is fun. I've become generic Twitch mod. I feel the Doritos coursing through my veins. Man, look at you go. What a gamer you are, Drew. Get him bees. Better than generic Discord mod? True. Though he's also that, so... yeah. Not the best. You don't have the best track record going, Drew. Oh, a Voodoo Demon died over there. That's interesting. It must have been while I was fighting the wall of flesh last time. I put out this campfire. That is awful. Okay. We drink of the this, we drink of the this, we eat of the this, we throw of the that. Actually, maybe this is better. Oh, there's a demon over there. Great. Now I just need to become a Redditor and I will become the peak of obese, annoying man. There you go. Overall victory. I'm way too far away from him. Why is there a demon right there? Okay, well, he did not pose any threat at all, actually. I just need to shoot out as many bees as I can. Okay, I feel like we're doing better this time. Come on, my bees. Get them. Please. Isaac better. That was a fantastic fantastic time to say that. So many demon sides. Holy cow. There's so many lasers. We need to heal. Oh no. Speed, I need you. I cannot speed him. I cannot speed him. I cannot speed him. Please, please, please. Yes. Yes. Demon Heart. Oh, you love to see it. A Sorcerer Emblem? And a Murderous Firecracker. That was close. Yeah, the big problem with the...
Good choice.
Oh, thank you, Boxman, for the follow. Bruh, I didn't even need to do all that. Drops kind of suck. Ah, it could be worse. Okay, I will never use the bee's knees again. Okay, now every enemy is going to suck to fight, so that'll be really awesome. I guess we can have that in our hotbar. Okay, now do it again. It's not really a... I guess I could. It wouldn't be the worst thing. I'm gonna place this on the wall, though. The thing is, I don't have any more of those life force potions, and those are really helping me out. I probably won't do it again just because of that. This would be really cool if I was playing a summoner. But I'm not. So both those things can sit in there. Okay, first course of action. Oh, yes. First course of action should be to go to the Crimson. That is where we're going to go immediately. Oh, yeah. The one that requires the wooden yo-yo. I won't use this one, but I just want to check the recipe. What do we need? Green cap. Yo, Luigi? We got the Luigi hat. Crystal shards and souls of light. Okay, so that's pretty standard stuff. But I also don't... I technically don't know where to get that right now, because I don't know where that biome is. I think I'm... I actually really like this hat, though. I'll keep the Luigi hat in my inventory. Might want it eventually. Never know. Oh, and I need to put the godly wooden yo-yo away. You're safe here, buddy. Look at these bunch of free money right here. Okay, this will start to spread a lot faster now, which will suck a lot. And I think there's also going to be harder enemies here, which will suck even more. Oh, yep, that's what I'm worried about. Those guys. Oh, there's 2 of them already. He did 88 damage to me. Wonderfish ASMR when? Probably never. I can't guarantee that it'll be never, but, you know, I can say that it's probably never. Gladium, Mithril. Okay. We need to get 1 more of these. Adamantite. Very cool. Damage was up to 17. Wow. Yeah, that'll help. I just want to sell all that. I didn't care. Oh. Oh, this sucks. Okay, so we have a Crimson pretty close to the jungle now. But that'll be unfortunate. And the Hollow spawned in the middle of our Crimson. Oh, that is not good. Oh, so I love it. Okay, now we're looking for, oh, not you. You would kill me. You take no damage, and you have 700 health. You shoot. I forgot. Oh my gosh. Man, I love hard mode. Oh boy. Oh boy. This is like the most efficient way we're gonna get around this guy. The hell, hard mode yo-yo would also be cool. That would be very cool. Play Isaac? I am tomorrow, Bruno. Even though you can't show up, unfortunately. Oh, this sucks. Also spawns from cavern enemies. Well, I'm looking for the underground hollow right now, so that could actually work out. Maybe the underground hollow would be a bad decision, though, if it's looking like this. Maybe you can? Ooh, that'd be cool. Just maybe, though. Oh my goodness. No! That is exactly what I needed not to have happen. Can you kill one of these guys, Imp? Yeah, kill that one. I'll focus on the one down here. I don't need the hive pack anymore. Yo-yo string. Oh, and I can get a yo-yo glove now. Kill him, please. Why'd you run away, Imp? There we go. Holy cow. Be a good second hour of the year. Oh, that would be cool, yeah. Gladium. just for free right here. Holy 72 damage. Good old hard mode. Skelly Man sells some pretty good yo-yos. Oh man, if we can find a skeleton merchant, we would be set in the yo-yo department. Bound Wizard is nearby? Hold on. Oh wait, he's over here. Wizard? Hello? Okay, well, I guess I missed him. Man, another one of these already? Yo-Yo Glove does cost 50 gold. I don't know if it's a lot or not. That's technically a lot, but it's expert mode, so I get gold really fast. That item is also essential. Also, I'm in hard mode and I haven't had a blood moon yet. I don't understand. This doesn't make any sense. Every time I just barely meet the requirements for a blood moon spawns. Oh, that's a rock boy. Yeah, we're avoiding him. I think he would, like, one-shot me. Anything... Any kind of underground biome? I guess not. Item nearby. Hold on. Did I never notice this tree? Wow. Yo-Yo Bizarre Adventure? I'm sorry, Bruno. I'm bad. That was one of those times I thought I read something and I actually didn't. Because I'll look up at chat and I might read something, but it might be not a good time for me to say it. And then sometimes I'll just think, I read that, right? Yeah, I did. And then I didn't. That was one of those many goofy maneuvers. Wait, the Bound Wizard's down there and he's about to die. That's so cool. The wizard just died. That's awesome. Was it funny? I think Yo-Yo Bizarre Adventure is funny. It's weird to get... The way to get an amazing yo is to find a technically dead merchant Skeletron. Oh, skeleton. I thought that's Skeletron. I was so confused. I was like, what in the world are you talking about? I've never heard of such a thing. But yeah, the technically dead merchant, very true. Platinum nearby? More of it. Sounds cool. Hey, yo, where the palladium at? This yo-yo kind of destroys giant bats, though. Can you give me a yo-yo? Just please? Okay. Oh, you drop living fire blocks sometimes now. That's something that happens. That's about all I have to say about that, though. Okay, we're looking for underground hollow. This is underground crimson. So underground hollow is probably to the left. Also, underground crimson is terrifying. You get good drops there, but that place is scary. Man, oh no, broken armor. That's the worst. We're like guaranteed to die now. Hey, buddy. Oh, underground hollow. I was right. Now I'm in a really tiny cave area where I'm just gonna die. Just drop a soul light, please. Can't wait to grind all the yo-yos out like you said you were going to. It's gonna suck. Yeah, probably. Oh, Chaos Elemental. Oh, no. Oh, no. And Bone Serpent on top of me. That's so cool. No, that's the one place you shouldn't have gone. Can all those guys die and just drop Souls of Light for me, please? That would be so cool. Yeah, Drew, I'm gonna die a lot. This is part of the game where that just is going to happen. Wow, I got so much junk. It's amazing how much of this is actual just junk. That's so much palladium, though. Holy cow. Actually very happy about that amount. Going to sleep, bye. Good night, Bruno. Thanks for staying up and watching the stream. I appreciate it. Have a good sleep. I mean, everything does insane amounts of damage now. That's right. I love to see it. Okay. Let's smelt some of this palladium up. I can probably make a pickaxe with that. Annoying. Awesome. I love to waste money on a reforge. Cool. Goodbye, Molten Pickaxe. You served me well. I should have probably healed. Like, at all. Yeah, I'm gonna heal at the nurse. Oh, I have a bunch of money I need to deposit anyways. Wait, that took 2 gold? Oh yeah, Drew, by the way, I have 80 gold, so I can afford a yo-yo glove. Oh, wait. I'm stupid again. I got another accessory slot. I need to put something there. Not a hive pack. Do I have anything, actually? Oh, this. I can afford a yo-yo glove and a good yo-yo? Oh, that's cool. It's nice to hear, actually. Wait, Mithril, hold on. I can get Mithril now. And we need that desperately. I should have grabbed a Spelunker's Potion. Ah, whatever. I'll prioritize, getting a new yo-yo over, getting new armor and stuff. Honestly, having a better offense is probably more important right now because I do, like, no damage. I can avoid damage if I really need to avoid damage sometimes, but there's only so much damage I can do at the moment. Luckily, I have a pretty easy path over to the underground hollow. These guys just sat on top of me. That was awful. Can't avoid damage if I just sit on top of damage. Dang. At least I don't have broken armor this time. Oh my palladium? What the heck, bro? Wait, he was the one who took my money. Awesome. I didn't even see him. I got shot by an arrow and took 100 damage, Drew. That's what happened. This is like equivalent difficulty to essentially when you just start out the game. Except the enemies aren't like easily dodgeable. So it's kind of just a rough time. Things will get better in time. It won't be like this for long, but it's a little sucky. Main thing that we need right now is a better weapon. The thing is, to get a better weapon, I have to deal with a bunch of awful enemies in this area. There's a small amount of lava along here. Are you kidding me? Man, I didn't want to get on the minecart tracks because this happens. There we go. I need a skeleton merchant so bad. Why? We're fine. There was another one there. I wonder if I get the yo-yo drop chance and soul of light chance if I'm here. Holy cow. Oh, that's actually a fairly rare enemy right there. At least from my experience. I don't know if it's actually rare, but I swear whenever I'm looking for it, I can't find it. If you remember, Drew, when I was in the dungeon and I got the Nazar from a cursed skull. It was like a rare drop and I freaked out because we got it from the first guy that we saw. The only other way to get them is from those dudes. Those cursed swords. And you need it to craft one of the better items in the game. So you kind of just have to grind those guys out and it sucks. Since in hard mode, once you're past a certain point, those cursed skull enemies just won't spawn very often at all. Why did that guy have to go right on top of me, man? Oh my gosh, why? That is not common, and I'm so annoyed that it is happening right now. Why are there so many enemies? This thing about these games, good stuff tends to be really hard to get. Yeah. Oh my gosh, thank you, minion. Holy cow. This guy's so annoying. He has a ton of health for, like, no reason. He did 300 damage! What? I did run into him. Because I thought he was dead. I thought I had killed him. And then he did 300 damage to me. Oh my gosh. I don't want those. What the heck? That's kind of garbage. Can I just, like, sell these? Can you even do that with them? Oh, cool. 80 copper. Nice. Oh, that's a chest, not my piggy bank. Well, we got more palladium, though. Not a total waste. I need to just replace our regular forge with this. It's just better. I'll put that one up there for no reason. Can we make anything yet? Oh, the guide is up here. Okay, we care about palladium armor. Oh no, we need 12 to make any of it. Awesome. Okay, well, back to it again. Man, the bound wizard was nearby at that point, too. I'd like to just get him as soon as possible. I don't think we need the wizard for anything. But I mean, I want to acquire the wizard because I can. Well, that answers my question. Cool. I made it easy. Oh yeah, wait, glowing mushroom biomes kind of suck. Let's get out of there. Let's go look for mithril. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh, dude. I'm actually so stupid. Holy cow. I know I suck. Oh my gosh. Thank you. Thank you for the pants. Okay. Oh, wizard's just chilling. Oh wait, we're not at the bottom. I'm stupid. I really need a torch down here. I think water destroyed one at one point. That one point being like earlier today. Okay, dude, if there are just archers in this pathway again, I swear. Looking good? Come on, there's a bat at the end. Drew, let me know if at any point you see something on the left with, like, by the rare creatures thing, and it just says a name. Like Todd or something. Because it's more than likely that I won't be paying attention to that the whole time, and that means it's a skeleton merchant, so that's kind of exactly what we need right now. A lot of them are funny puns. Yeah, it's pretty great. Soul of Light, that's what we like to see. I put myself in a corner on accident. That is not what we like to see. You know, the benefit of grinding in this specific area right here is that there's lava on both sides. Well, mainly that side. But all the enemies come to me with half health. Oh, he dropped a present, too. Okay, we got 6 of these bad boys. I think the main thing we really need to worry about are the crystal shards. Because I have to go manually... hunt them. I really want to do that. Oh, hello, Bone Serpent, just not in the underworld. That's cool. Hellbat, also just not in the underworld. Okay, well, he's right there, but whatever. Nah, that's not worth killing. Ooh, this is actually a good spot right here. Okay, not if bats come. Not if bats come. Get out, bat. Get out! I've never been so scared of a bat before in my life. Jeez. Let's drop Souls of Light, please. There's so many guys. Why are so many enemies spawning? I don't get it. Okay, bat is not what we like to see. Come on. I just want to go up there. That guy's in the lava sniping me. Oh boy, another bat. That one will kill me if it hits me. Oh no. I'm gonna get smacked by him. This sucks. Please. Oh cool, a present. Just what I wanted. You know, ideally one of them just randomly falls. Or I just kill him? Okay. That works, I suppose? Oh, come on. It fell into me? Where are the crystal shards? Oh my, I did not pay attention to what was coming at me. Oh, there's mithril in there. Wait, that's awesome. Oh my gosh. Give me the mithril. Yes. No! The bat just sat on top of me. Bruh! Why? Also, Tim doesn't count. He's just that guy. I hope everyone says Fire Imp. Nice. I know I left it alone. I know I left it alone. Oh, but I'm so annoyed. We got a little bit more ore, so it wasn't all for nothing. Oh, I need that. Also have 9 souls of light now. Making progress on that front. Even if it's extremely slow. You get to fall down a hole again and then walk to the left again. And then die again. It'll be so awesome. Okay. I like how the enemy count says Tim because he killed me. Oh, wait, this is the lava part. Have to ride on the minecart here, otherwise we die, and that is not ideal. I see him. I saw you, buddy. A beam sword? What? Okay, well, I'm just gonna pop that in the inventory real quick. We have a weapon that does damage now, so I'm gonna use this for a minute. Until we get our yo-yo. Did our imp just do 6 damage to that guy? He totally did. Dark Oak. And a depth meter? Wow. Does not happen very often. I don't need the depth meter, but hey, I will take it. I can sell it for money. Wait. No, come on. Can I just knock him in the lava, please? Okay, he's dead. Stupid guy. Magma Stone. Hey, that's good. Beam Sword. Oh my gosh. Die, please. What the heck is that? There are a couple of friends over there. Whoa! Oh my gosh. So many death sounds. And we got the marrow? What the heck? Love getting drops for things that I just don't care about. Wow, he teleported onto that, and he fell into lava. Oh wait, there's a... I don't have my shadow key! You're in fact making very slow progress. Thanks, I'm aware. That's just kind of the way it is. There's a demon. Hello. It's just kind of the way it is right now, unfortunately. As awful as it is, that's just kind of how it has to be. If I try to rush things along, I just die. Die, sir? Okay, well, you're dead now. You didn't drop anything anyways. Man, imagine we get a Rod of Discord. That'd be cool. Well, we almost have enough Souls of Light to make the next yo-yo. Just need to get these crystal shards. Which we have 3 of. Oh boy. I think we need... do we need 10 or 15? I don't remember. Drew, do you care enough to check if we need 10 or 15? You don't have to check, but... 10? Okay, that's what I thought. I thought it was 10 of those and then 15 of the souls. Just gonna kind of... Oh, wait. Can you just... 15 of the crystals, 10 of the souls. Okay. Well, then I have enough souls. Man, I was just kind of hoping it was the other way around. Wow, this sucks up here. That's not even Underground Hollow. Had to figure out what their names were really quick. That's fine. Oh my gosh. I can't grapple out of here. Die. Thank you. Actually, I had to grapple out of there is what I meant. I couldn't walk out of there. I should use this. Yeah, I should. Holy cow. And right now, maybe this is our yo-yo. Okay, I want to kill Chaos Elementals on the off chance I get a Rod of Discord. That thing did 134 damage to me. They're always dropped by archdemons? What is? Crystals are? Or are you talking about something else? I didn't even know that was an enemy. I've never heard that enemy name before in my life. So this underground hollow appears to, like, barely be this big. What, is an enemy? I believe you. Ooh, Chaos Boy. Can you just, like, sit on top of this? Thank you. That's one way to do it. Oh, there's one. You haven't heard of it because it's a 3DS exclusive. That would make sense. Yeah, you gotta be careful for those. Oh, there's a mimic right there. Yes, this thing actually does crazy damage. It's just not really good for all kinds of scenarios. Wait, did that thing just fall into lava? Oh, it did. No, its money's gonna burn. Oh, that's one of the best parts about it. Oh, it dropped a dual hook? Hold on, that's good. It also dropped a present, but I feel like if I get the present, I'm gonna die. Oh, dang it. Okay, that sucked. Wait, there's mithril over there. I haven't even... Oh, because that's the mithril I died on. That's why I didn't see it. It's because I died on it already. Oh, there's a crystal. These are not usually this hard to find. It's just that I'm trying to look for them right away. When you allow this biome to spread more, it's a lot easier to find. But since I'm just starting out here... Oh my gosh, that is awful. What? There's two of them? I'm so... Dude, what is this? I could do nothing there. And it just took 27 gold. Oh! Immediately when I start digging up, I get surrounded by enemies. That's so cool. I have so much junk. Oh wait, depth meter. We can sell that. I said I was going to sell that, so we're going to do that. I don't really need a marrow. Or that. Skeleton can also only spawn in cavern. Okay, good to know. That is important info, actually. I think Magma Stone will be good for us eventually. If we're doing yo-yos, yeah, Fire Gauntlet is what we want. I think you make that... Mechanical Glove needs the Titan Glove. I think. I'm pretty sure that drops from the Wall of Flesh. Oh, I think they redid the texture for that. Oh no, I think it's a new item. That's cool, actually. Starcloak is cool if you have any of these accessories that work with it, but I don't, so it's not. We're just gonna pop it in there. Magma Stone's important though, so I'm gonna hold on to that. when I can make a couple more mithril. Or just a couple mithril in general. If I was I did not mean to make an axe. I'm so mad. Whatever. That could be worse. Whatever. I'll deal with it. Go away. Oh, yeah, that's the wizard again. Wait, is that mithril? Oh, no, that's lead. I'm a doofus. Yeah, I know I need a mithril anvil. This still counts as caverns down here. What counts as underworld? Oh, this is still caverns. Oh, that is my pickaxe. That is not a weapon. I assume it's right when the background changes? Yeah. So I've actually been in, like, the right area this whole time. Mostly. Oh, wait, Drew, do you need a mithril anvil to make the... He didn't despawn. And get my money back. Were you saying you need a mithril anvil to make the yo-yo? Okay. I was like, yeah, I know I need a mithril anvil. I'm gonna need one eventually. I didn't realize it was to make the yo-yo, though. That's a little unfortunate. Oh, hi! Okay, I'm replacing Valor with this right now. Nothing against you, Valor. It's just that this thing actually does damage at the moment. Got all the money back. Man, you go, Chaos Elemental. You're trying your best. Need to make it to the yo-yo. I need a good amount of mithril to make it to the yo-yo, which is the main problem right now. Other than the crystal shards, which I'm barely getting any of. Only a third of the way there. Oh, that could be good. I'll go look over here a little bit and then head back home. Unless I just die, which is probably more likely to happen. Another sword already? These enemies are not supposed to be common. Is it because I don't need them? Is that why they're common now? Probably. There's 2 crystals right there. Oh, here's the crystals. This is where it was at this whole time. This is where we wanted to be. What the heck? Why is there a skeleton in here? I have broken armor! By the way, Drew, if you're wondering what that does, it cuts my defense in half. I now just get, like, one shot by everything. Okay, well, Valor time, because I can't hit any of these enemies in my current position. Okay, well, that makes it easier. Oh, this sucks. Look at this! What is this garbage? Just toss it down, please. There we go. Okay, we can get this guy. Oh my gosh. I need to kill the bats. Those are the main problems. So I can just grapple the ceiling and avoid, like, everything, but except the bats, because they kind of fly. Oh, that almost was the money shot. Man, come on. Give me a break. I'm so tired of waiting. I just want to kill him. Problem is, if I do that, I have a high chance of death. Ooh, the double kill. There we go. Oh my gosh, that was the worst. Oh, there's a mimic down there. Oh my gosh, there's so many enemies! Why is there so many enemies? Awesome. Very cool. Oh, man. This kind of sucks. Like, a lot. I'm very good at running face first into them. Thank you. I know. I didn't get anything. Oh, I got crystals, I guess. Oh, I can talk to him. Oh, stopwatch. That's good. Nothing else is, though. Just take all this junk. I don't need it. Back down we go. Yeah, if I was smart, I would have just grinded out fishing beforehand. Actually, no. Didn't they? They might have patched that. I don't know if they did. No, I'm thinking something else. Ignore, like, half of what I just said. But yeah, if I was smart, I would have gone fishing, and I would just saved a bunch of crates, and I would have opened them and just got a bunch of these bars for free in hard mode. But I'm dumb. And also, fishing is boring, so I didn't. Oh, big old rock guy. Oh, cool, a present. Fishing in the hollow apparently gets you crystals from crates, which could be good. Drew, I can't even mine in the hollow. I'm not going to be able to stand still long enough to fish there. I guess I could maybe do it on the surface. Hold on, do I even have... No. I could weasel my way into that. Wait, Micah? I alt-tabbed. I'm so excited that I alt-tabbed. How often do you see that happen, guys? You never see it happen. Wow. Micah. Micah. Yes. 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 This is so good, Drew. Okay, I want to see if I can maybe, on the off chance I can get Mithril. It's a format C. Oh my gosh. Hello, sir. Little bat that took my money. Oh, what? There's a house up. Oh, that's a lava geyser. I forgot those existed. Unfortunately, the worst one, but whatever. I'm not complaining. I'm not mad by any means. If anything, I am happy. I didn't even really care that much about finding a new yo-yo. I cared about finding the yo-yo glove. What, sir? Can you just not? Just stop trying, sir. Wow. He actually did nothing to me. Sorry, I keep channeling my inner bad Terraria player and just walking in front of enemies. The other one he sells does 10 more damage. Holy cow. Wow, I didn't die going through there. I'm impressed. I can't get through? Okay, I grappled into lava. That was smart. Can I just, like... Can you just stop? Come closer. Good job. Yeah, I did get a counterweight. Man, this sucks up here. Okay, don't fail me, Terraria game physics. Oh, you were Okay, we're fine. I can weasel my way through here. I did not weasel my way through here. I was so close to doing it successfully, and then I butchered it at the last second. Don't come closer to me. Okay, I don't know how that happened, but whatever. The other yo-yo you're trying to get is now bad, by the way. I'm still close to getting it, though. I want to at least get the materials to make it. Oh my gosh. I know we don't have a mithril anvil yet, so I can't do that, but still. Come on, Tim? Bruh. I'm not gonna lie, I saw apple pie and I thought it was a rod of discord and I got so excited. We need one more. Are you kidding me? I did not mean to go down there right in the middle of those two guys. Let's just beam sword them. Where's one more crystal shard? Can you just give me a single crystal shard? That is a life crystal. That's close, but not quite it. I'm gonna die. But I'm not gonna die. Got him. And they'll probably just set this thing down and they just sit there and die on it, like Chaos Elementals do. Oh, there's a lot of guys spawning over there. I don't really like that. Those do, like, tons of damage for no reason. Where is a crystal shard, please? Oh my gosh, no. Okay, I'm gonna die. I'm just teleporting home. Gosh dang it. Man. We got 34 souls of light. Jeez. Let's knock all this stuff in the chests. Goodbye, Valor. You served us well. You were with us a long time. Okay, let's reforge. Actually, we're probably out of money to reforge. Sick! Wouldn't be reforging without an alt tab. I clicked the button once? Of course it happened when the screen was black. But everyone heard the button get clicked once. Why is there a wraith here? Oh my gosh. It actually is first try every time. This is like the one case where that genuinely applies. Okay, and now the legendary plus 3% damage too. We don't even need to reforge. Oh, look at this. Look at this. Look at this. Look at this. Okay, well, wait. You have to hit something for it to work. Ooh, I know. I have an idea. Actually, let's get a water candle. I have an idea. Water candle? There you are. I need, like, a wooden workbench. Ah, cool. Fallen star. But I just want to... I want to get a spider minion really quick. And luckily we have a really easy way to do that right down here. Workbench. I did not make one yet. Did I make one? I don't think I did. Whatever, it doesn't matter. Boom. Holy cobwebs. Oh, there's a worm. Oh, get destroyed. Oh. I took a lot of damage because, you know, damage, but yeah. That's what we want to see. Webbed stylus? Oh, cool. Yeah, I'm actually surprised by how few spiders are spawning right now. They're all over there. This is the yo-yo that we like to see. This is the true yo-yo. Oh. I saw a guy up here. Right? Didn't I? I really didn't. Wow. So I'm just crazy then. Awesome. How many do we have? 7. Okay, we don't need a ton more. This is actually going pretty well. This is what it's like to have a weapon that actually does damage. It's so cool. They're all spawning over there! And what if we just, like, went up here? Give them a little bit of room to spawn. That didn't work at all. Okay. What if we go down and then up? Do they need cobwebs to spawn? And I just ruined all their spawn chances or something? That's actually... That can't be true because... I mean, they're all over there and there aren't any cobwebs, so... Let's just go over there. Might as well. Oh, cool. A ton of water. A possessed armor. That's interesting. Yo, you fools. Slime is falling from the sky. It took it long enough. Now we can also do that. Can I... How many spider fangs do I have at home? I might as well check. 6. Is that enough? That slime had a lot of health and did a lot of damage. Oh, I need 2 more. Okay, well, I want to deal with... Holy slimes. I kind of want to deal with slimes first, and then we can do that. Oh, the Crimson is here! Okay, Crimson, I see how it is. It's just at my house now. Sick. Am I going to be able to beat the King Slime? Because he's going to do a lot of damage to me. I don't have an arena set up. I guess I could just use my... I have Cthulhu Arena. You have Big Yo-Yo in his early boss? Yeah, but also there's expert mode amounts of damage and HP now. So, like, this green slime has 246 health. Sorry, not expert. Hard mode. I'm just a little bit nervous is all. Just don't get hit. Yeah, that's going really well right now. I really want to get the spider minion because this guy is starting to kind of suck. The fire damage is good, but he does like 2 damage. When does he come? You have to kill a bunch of slimes first. Hey, nurse. How's it going? Did they like jack up her healing prices? Or no, it's because it's expert. I'm stupid. I'm dumb. I realized that while I was saying it, too. Cease living? How many do I have to kill? I'm used to doing this with, like, 4 people. So, there's usually a lot less time than this, because everyone's out killing stuff. Where's my guy at? Where's my man? My slimy boy. I don't know where he is. Dropped copper. Wow. Exciting. Okay, well, I feel like I should go to the arena now. I feel like it's getting kind of close. $150 or $75 if you've already killed him. Okay, well, then we have to be getting close. Pinky! Give me your cash. You did not actually drop that much cash. So is that a blue slime banner? Did I... Okay, I already have one. I want to put that at the arena. And when we fight them, we get bonus damage against blue slimes, and they don't do as much damage to us. Man, this is good for getting a lot of presents, too. I'm so sick and tired of pressing Alt-Tab. I don't know why this is happening so much all of a sudden. I've never had this problem before. I really need to stop. I don't know why it keeps happening. Oh my gosh. Can he spawn already? I've killed so many slimes. Ooh, green slime banner? That'll help us go faster also. And 54 damage from this bad boy. You love to see it. And I'm doing a ton because banners. Oh my gosh. Something just fell off of somewhere in my room. I don't know what happened, but it didn't sound too bad, so I'm not that worried about it. Finally! My gosh. Okay, maybe he doesn't have more health. Okay, we might be fine. I don't think he hit me. Maybe, just maybe fine. Yeah, perhaps. I don't need dirt. Cool. Iron skin potion? Ooh. Those are good. And I always forget to make them. Oh yeah, we just hadn't gotten the royal gel yet. Just slimes become friendly, you know. A decent item. I'll just pop the things and... I don't need that, actually. Is it end of stream time? Yeah, I know. I kind of want to go get... I want to go get, ooh. Pink gel, first of all. I just want to go get 2 spider fangs really quick. and then I'll be done. Maybe that's both of them right there. Oh, there's also a guy down there. Oh no, that was just one of them. Some of the rain falls faster than you and some doesn't. Yeah, it's pretty cool. Okay, there we go. That's all I needed. I'm gonna kill this last guy, though, so I can get my workbench and my candle back. Oh, that guy dropped 3, of course. Spider staff. 26 damage instead of 19. There we go. Very good, very good. I don't need those. I don't need a lot of stuff. I got a bunch of blocks I can just put away. Probably in chests somewhere, so let's just do the good old quick stack method. Got a beat sword. A beat sword saber. I guess. It's unhappy, so it's not the best. I probably don't need it now because the Sun Fury was just doing way better. Yeah, I'll just go put it away. Oh, and we can have the Demon Scythe up there instead. So it's actually using that a little bit. Okay. Now we go put you away. Oh, and next time will be fun, because it'll just be mining. It'll be so cool. Mining away. Yep. Or fishing, which is, like, equally as exciting. But today was a very... It was pretty good. It had moments. We finally beat the freaking King Slime after so long. Beat the Wall of Flesh after so long. Got a yo-yo bag after so long. That was my favorite thing that we did today, by the way. Because that's what makes yo-yos properly fun. But, yeah. I'm gonna end it off here. Thank you guys for tuning in and watching. I really appreciate it. And I will see you next time. Goodbye. Once I alt-tab.